Hey everybody, it's Thursday, March 19th. We're going to start our e-learning for the day. Hope you guys it seems like you guys did great yesterday once we got those videos working. So I'm sharing these a different way for you guys because the other way it didn't work too well. So should work nicely today. So here's our agenda. You're going to start this video. You're going to follow along. And then we're going to be completing these couple pages in our books. And then what we're going to do next is we are going to have an assignment in Classroom that we are going to submit. So it's kind of like your exit ticket from yesterday, so you'll be able to see that. And then your Khan assignment as well, which you'll see will be assigned for you. And there'll be a due date on that too. So that won't be due, but it's kind of like another optional one. So if we're looking at this first page, let's start this out. We're learning the limo business. So you guys can read this, but Kate is going to start a limo business. She's checking out her competition. So her competition is going to be Limousines by Lily, which would be for 1 hour, it costs $99.99. For Limousines by Lily, for 2 hours, $123.74. For 3 hours, $147.49. And then this is the other company going down this column here, going down the side column. So this is the transportation with class column. And this is the Limousines with Lily column. This chart confused me for a little bit. So for 3 hours, this green circle is like the comparison. So for 3 hours, that's the comparison. Okay? So what it wants to do is, which company would you choose if you're renting a limousine? And you're going to support your answer with information from the table. Go ahead and hit stop, and you can answer it on your own. The answer for this one is going to be, well, it depends, right? So it's going to depend. It depends if you're renting for 1 hour, transportation with class is cheaper, and more than 1 hour, I would go with Limousines by Lily. And you could say, like, well, I'd actually want to see these and see like the quality of these, but kind of quality aside, which one would be better? You'd want to pay for the cheaper limo, so you go with Limousines by Lily. So you'd say they have a bigger initial fee, but then it doesn't increase as much as the time goes on. Down below, we're going to start looking at the cost structure of these. So how do they do it? Particular Limousines by Lily, which is, remember, Limousines by Lily is this first column here. So for Limousines by Lily, what is the first hour of a rental cost? We're going to say it costs $99.99. Okay? So that's for their first hour is $99.99. What does each additional rental hour cost? So for each additional rental hour, we're going to have to do some subtraction. So I encourage you guys to hit pause and try to see how much does it change from hour to hour. Each additional hour, so the difference, the way to figure that out would be $123.74 minus $99.99, and that gives us our answer of $23.75. So, and that was consistent. So from each hour, from the first to the second, we added $23.75. From the second to the third, we added $23.75. From the third to the fourth, we're adding $23.75. So each time it's getting bigger by $23.75. So every hour, we could say, is going to add $23.75. So he's kind of tricky, right? Because what would it cost to rent from Limousines by Lily for 10 hours? Well, so we take our starting cost, right? So $99.99 plus $10 for every hour, and every hour is still $23.75. So I would do $23.75 times 10, right? Which is going to give me $99.99 plus $237.50, because that's $23.75 times 10. And then I'm going to add those two together. So when I add those two together, I should get, let's see, $337.49 to rent the limo for 10 hours. Now, if we go, what would it cost to rent the limousine by Lily for 13 hours? We're going to do the same thing. So the same repeated reasoning of $99.99, the starting cost, which is kind of a constant, never changes. Again, our other constant, the cost per hour. And then what's changing in this problem? The number of hours we rent it for, or 13 hours. So again, we can figure this out. $23.75 times 13 gives us $308.75. And we're going to add that to our existing starting for the first hour, $308.75 plus $99.99. We get $408.74 for 13 hours. We kind of explained how to calculate our costs, right? And to put it into a sentence, we're going to say we added $23.75 for every hour after the first hour. The first hour is included in the $99.99 initial fee. So every hour except the first one costs $23.75. So the first one's going to cost $99.99. In our equation for the total cost T for renting from Limousines by Lily for any given number of hours, this is a tricky one. So I'm going to have you guys pause, try to figure this one out for just the hours. So if we rent for 2 hours, and here's a tip before you do it, go back and check in your table. Your equation should work. When you put 3 into your equation, you should get 147.49. You should not get 171.24, which is a big mistake a lot of people make. So 3 into your equation should give you this. 2 should get this. It should work for every value in your table. Go ahead, try that one on your own, hit pause, and then check back in.